brushy toothpaste in here. Look how beautiful. Load up the car. Today we're going to Raglan, which I believe is west on the map. We're gonna beach all day. It's gonna be our first full sunny day, which I feel so spoiled about because we've been getting really good weather and then downpours of rain. But today we finally are gonna get all sun. And I'm pretty sure the next day after, when we go to the Hobbit set, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna take this drink. They had it in the fridge. Ignore my nails. It's so bad right now. But Vista sparkling water. This is gonna be my little road trip drink. Alana came out to me this morning with a bundle of these flowers while I was brushing my teeth, and is this not the most perfect thing you've ever seen? We're gonna be heading out soon. The car is all loaded. Alana is finishing last minute packing. I'm gonna take any leftover snacks and stuff in here, and we're gonna get ready for the road. We're in the car, dishes are clean from the campsite, bed is stripped, we're all good to go. I have yet to try this. Alana had this last night when we were watching Moana. Also, I never gave you guys my reviews on Moana. So I'd heard a lot of things about it prior. People were saying that it was really scary and their kids wanted to leave the theater because it was demonic or something. I didn't think that it was controversial. I love Moana and she's my girl. But let's try her out. Cheers. Okay. That initial, like, touch of the carbonation on my tongue really got me for a sec, but that's pretty good. I'll see if it grows on me throughout this road trip. Speaking of road trip, we've got about 2 hours and 45 minutes until we hit Raglan. Alana mapped out this breakfast spot, coffee shop that she wants us to go to. So that makes it easier for me. All I have to do is just drive. And then we're really excited about our Airbnb because apparently the host is known for making sourdough bread for any of the visitors. And I'm crossing my fingers that Katie bakes us a loaf because I am a sucker for sourdough. Do you have a tampon? Stop it. You ready for another day? Yes. All right, we made it to Raglan in one piece. 2 pieces, actually. Hey guys, I got a strawberry matcha. Try this. It's really good. Girl bracelets to remember this trip, and I think I found mine. It's New Zealand jade. There she is. Oh, they're perfect. They're so perfect. And we're live. We're about to pull up to the Airbnb. First reactions. Wait, or do you keep going straight? 37. Oh, yeah.
This is 41. Oh, I think it's around the corner there. Wait, look at it. It's through there.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, guys. Sourdough bread is on the counter. This is awesome. Welcome, Caroline and Bestie. Did you see that?
No.
Guys, this house is magical. Also, there's a sign right outside of it that says Serendipity, and one of our many car conversations on the way here was what our favorite movies are, and I told Alana that Serendipity is my favorite. Let me give you guys a tour. So this is the front. Here's our little cute kitchen.
She's got fresh herbs.
This piano, I will be playing this later tonight. I love how open and airy it is too. Like this living room space. The setup is so nice. The couch is colorful. So there's 2 bedrooms. This is the one that Alana and I are gonna be staying in. Humongous window that opens up to the view. And then I think this is the sliding door. Oh no, so stinking precious. Also this color or whatever stain this is, big fan. And the other bedroom, is right here, and this is also adorable as well. There's like a little Scotty on the bed. Cute mirror. And then the bathroom is right here. And this is just absolutely perfect. We just got back from like a little walk, hike sitch, lots of incline going on. And we're very sweaty and we want to go to the beach now. So I'm gonna throw in my swimsuit. Alana already has hers on. And then
I was born in one.
and then we're gonna head down to the beach. Guys, the black sand is so much softer than that other one. I think the other one was just more coarse. It's a little overcast right now though, which I'm kind of bummed about. Look at this view. Guys, face reveal, face reveal. Alana and I are cooking it up in the kitchen. We're on FaceTime with BF and it's kind of crazy. We're taking two people who are like very dominant in the kitchen, putting it together, but it works. Not hella good. You did.
Once a fan, always a fan.
Hot damn, chili scram. Good morning, America. Obviously, I had to get my matcha. Alana, did you get a flat white?
The flattest of whites.
This is a good matcha. This is what matcha should taste like. Try it.
Period. You heard it here first, folks. Where are we?
We are at this breakfast place called Wild. I love this song.
Wild with a Y.
We are going to the Hobbiton set today, and my life is going to be made. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna meet all the little Hobbitons and
Hobbitons?
Hobbitons.
Did you study before we came? Only do this with the flat whites.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
That's the best one I've had.
I feel like this whole vlog is just us eating. All we do is
We should just do a food tour around the world.
I know,
Let's just get to the chase.
Yeah, but we always end up getting the same thing anyways. I know. We're also splitting hot cakes because obviously we had to get something sweet. I would see this in a cookbook. Alrighty, we are putting in the directions. We're going to Hobbiton. It's happening. Oh, they just really fast.
That's a cute little van.
What is a cute van?
Could be us, but you plan.
We almost got a van, guys.
Carolina was scared. Which, valid.
Who's driving? We made it to the Hobbiton set. I'm so excited right now.
If you haven't seen The Hobbit, or if you haven't seen The Lord of the Rings, you would not get it. You would not get what's going on here. You'll not understand the importance of today, of this moment.
Today's a historic day.
And not only that, but the way that we planned, or that I planned our itinerary, this was completely out of the way. Whatever idiot planned the route. It was so bad. So we were like over here in Waihee, like our little glamping, and then we had to go to Raglan, which is over here across the island, and then freaking Hobbiton is back over here next to where we were glamping. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. I think it was because I was planning the itinerary at like 3 a.m. We're here. It doesn't matter. We're here. Guys, look at my earrings. I got them in, where were we? Waiheke?
Yes.
My good little.
Oh, I need water. Is our water back here? Yeah. Look at our loaf of bread too.
The loaf traveled with us to bed, and it's still here in the car.
We watched Dirty Dancing last night. As you guys saw, it was my first time watching it. Would highly, highly recommend.
Patrick Swayze, R.I.P. Beautiful. Beautiful human being. Wait, this lighting though is kind of like, it's kind of cute.
I know, the lighting's really good.
Like, we look really tan.
Okay, after the Hobbiton tour, we're gonna drive back to Auckland and we're staying at this hotel called Hotel Fitzroy. We obviously wanted to Airbnb it and then get the full experience with like the glamping hotel or the glamping Airbnb, but we also wanted to do a hotel obviously, and so we're getting that tonight and I'm so excited because it's just another level of like bougie staying in a hotel versus an Airbnb.
I wouldn't even say bougie, it's like a whole other experience.
Yeah, it's a whole other experience. And I've heard really good things about Hotel Fitzroy. I'm sure we'll grab dinner there. I'm pretty sure they have like a good restaurant at the hotel. Yeah, and then tomorrow we leave. Oh, we need to check into our flights today.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, we do it in like another like 2 hours.
I'm so excited.
Transition.
We're about to go on the bus. It's about to be early. We watched this guy come off the bus just smiling ear to ear. So sweet. My jaw has been on the floor this whole entire time. I can't believe this is a real place. Alright, we got our ginger beers. B already fell into this one.
More nutrients.
Okay, we got a cheers. Cheers.
Quench.
Cause I ain't the one. Guys, we finished the Hobbiton tour.
Wow. All I can say, I've done one tour of a touristy thing like this before, and it was at the Dracula's Castle in Romania.
Ooh.
I wouldn't recommend, but you had to check it off the list.
Yeah.
But this was so immersive and it was so cool and so surreal. You guys have to do it if you come to New Zealand. Just because it's like, I don't know, it's just really cool. It's really cool.
I've never done anything as immersive as this, kind of like you were saying. I feel like there's so many people in my life that would love to do this as well. Like my boyfriend definitely would, 100%. My dad and my sister would eat this up too. It was awesome. And our tour guide was so sweet.
They were so good and they were so like into it too, which I think is so important.
Yeah.
When you're actually like into it. And then you're also like nerds of the movie too. And the series. But I think that's just so important. But if you have not seen, even if, okay, honestly,
even if you don't watch The Hobbit, but Lord of the Rings.
Even if you haven't watched it, I honestly think it would be a really cool experience, but it's better when you do.
Where do I park?
With your choice of coffee, tea and juice. How would you like your eggs cooked? Like scramble, poached?
We could do poached.
Yeah.
Yeah, poached. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll do an iced latte with almond milk, please.
Yeah. Any tea or... Nice sitting area. Have a look.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
we got a good
gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh.
So this is every guest's favorite part. And all the wines and soft drink at the bottom. So we open this until 10 p.m.
Oh my
So you can feel free to enjoy.
Leo is our king. Leo is our king.
I think he topped the Hobbiton tour guide.
Oh my gosh. Customer service amazing at this hotel. And it looks so Victorian and just beautiful. Yeah, I have no words right now. This is the reality of Alana and I being in the room for 20 minutes. We're gonna get dinner tonight after we finish shooting around the property. Not a good turn of events, but I'm currently having an allergic reaction right now. So I'm walking to the hotel to get my medicine. And Alana's gonna get the food and take it to go. But yeah, I literally cannot feel my throat right now. It's closing and I don't know what it was that I'm allergic to in the food, but we'll figure it out. Good spanking morning. Look at this delicious plate of food. That was the best sleep that I had. Not even gonna lie, this bed was like a marshmallow. Alana and I were watching Gilmore Girls last night and then I saw her start to close her eyes, so then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna close my eyes. And I kid you not, the second that I closed my eyes, I was gone. Gone.
I passed out in the middle of working while Gilmore Girls was on, and I woke up at like 1 a.m. and turned it off. And Caroline just disappeared into this massive pillow.
Yeah.
Look at this John.
Yeah, this pillow's insane. This whole bed is insane. But yeah, we're gonna eat breakfast right now, and then sadly we have to go to the airport and drop off the car and da 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 da.
I've never done this before.
Are you serious?
Look at the mini chocolate croissant. Genius. Everything should just be mini.
The chocolate isn't too overpowering, but it's still like flaky. We never gave updates on our allergic reaction.
Oh yeah, they probably just think you just died. No, I'm sure I can. Look at this. We look like freaking kings. So basically,
A lot went down last night.
I mean, I want to say a lot. It's just like,
I think a lot went down. A lot of emotions, a lot of...
well, I also started my period, so I'm kind of a little sensitive right now.
It's okay.
But anyway, last night Caroline ate some fried zucchini. Well, and it was a fancier restaurant, so there's, you know, like fancier restaurants, they just add random crap into the dish to make it fancy. So we got like a fried zucchini platter, and then they drizzled some, I think it was just basil oil on top, but they also drizzled sesame oil on top. Caroline and I left because she's like going into anaphylactic shock, so she needs something ASAP. So she books it back to the hotel. It's just like around the corner. And I'm there, and I'm just like, hey, can we wrap this up? Like, my friend's having an allergic reaction. Can you give me a full ingredient list of what's in this? And they tell me that they use the same fryer, and they use all the same space as all these allergens. And one of them was sesame oil, and they said that they drizzle sesame oil on top, which I am extremely allergic to. But also, Caroline's allergic to everything else. So...
yeah.
we're like, oh, okay, well, I don't want to order anything else then, because I had ordered like some pasta to just take back to the hotel so Caroline can still eat. And I was like, okay, I don't really want to order anything else then. Can we just wrap things up? And I would just like to leave and just check out. Our waiter was really nice, and he got everything like put together, and the manager comes over. Or I used to work in hospitality, so like I know how this game works. I know when the manager comes over, I just know this game. And so one thing I hate though is when they squat down next to you, like at the table, and they talk to you like...
It's like when teachers do that in school.
Yeah. They talk to you like you're below them or like you're wrong. And so like he squats down next to me, and I totally play it cool. Like my friend's dying around the corner, but I totally understand it was our fault, you know, like 100%. I'm not even gonna blame them. It's totally our fault. We should have checked for allergies. So I even said that. I was like straight up. I was like, I'm like not upset or anything. Like, she's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I just like to leave, like wrap things up, and we're just gonna go back to the hotel. Like, I'm not mad at you guys or anything. Nobody's upset. And he's like, well, did you guys tell your waiter? I'm like, no. Like, that's what I was saying. It's like we should have, you know, we should have told you guys. And that was my mistake. You know, usually like in Italian restaurants we feel safe because it's just there's usually no,
it's olive oil
allergens. And he's like, well, you should have told your waiter. That flipped the script for me. I was like, okay, well, sorry. Move along, you know. And so I just, you know, checked out, and I came back to the hotel, and they charged me that. They charged me that. I would have, you know, in the restaurant industry, I would have put a discount, but whatever. So they charged me that, and they didn't even put all the dishes I had ordered in there, the pasta and stuff like that, but they still charged me for it, and they still put it on the ticket, so the expectation was still there that there was going to be there, and it wasn't there. This is the whole thing. Just, you know, both parties are at fault, but whatever.
So anyways, I'm back at the hotel, popping Benadryls. Thankfully, I only had a little bite of the zucchini, so I didn't need to take my EpiPen out, but like, if I had eaten the whole thing, it probably could have been really bad. But immediately, it was the craziest thing. I had taken a bite of it, set it down, and then Alana looked at my face and was like, oh no, what's wrong? Like, she just instantly knew something was off because she also knows what it's like to have food allergies. So she like knows the look. I was like, I think I'm allergic to this. Like, my tongue is really Like it's getting itchy, and then immediately went from tongue to my throat, just like hurting and closing. And then my face started feeling all red. So I booked it out of there, like she said, and I was back at the hotel. And she came back from the hotel, livid with the food, but they didn't even put all the food in the bag, so that was another thing. Yeah, it was just scary. We sent them an email, so hopefully they can recompensate us for the food that they didn't put in the bag but still charged us for. Yeah, we ended up going and still getting Italian that night, just somewhere else, kind of like a big market hub street vendor type deal, and it was amazing. I got this carbonara dish. It just hit the spot. Alana, what'd you get?
I got a matriciana. It's like a tomato based sauce.
Yeah, and then we got ice cream, and that totally hit the spot even more. And then we came back here and chilled out and had a great night. A lot of emotions, but it is scary because genuinely anaphylactic shock is not a joke. I mean, I was telling her, you do that to the wrong person, they could sue you. Obviously, we're not that type of people, but there are people whose kids wouldn't just have it like as less severe. It would have been a more severe reaction. So you just can't play chances with that. Hello from the United States.
Back to where we started with Kama.
Back to where we started, but it's the same day. We're just living it over. Also, I turned 21 on the plane. Now it's back to March 22nd, so I'm still 20. Yeah.
And then she turns 21 again tomorrow.
Yeah, and then tomorrow I turn 21 again. Time traveling is crazy, you guys. I'm so sad that this trip is coming to an end. It's very bittersweet. But anyways, we're chilling at Alana's gate. I'm gonna wait with her until she boards, and then I'm gonna walk all the way to mine.
'Cause up until yesterday, you were a memory in a bottle, washed away before I went away to college. I safely stored you away